Welcome to the Warframe Weapon Encyclopedia, where today we're checking out the Castanas. You can get the blueprint for the Castanas from the Tenno lab in your dojo, and they're on the slightly more expensive side of things because you will need a fully built forma. The rest is pretty easy to get though. Now the Castanas are semi-automatic secondary explosive thrown weapons that only require mastery rank 3. They do pure electricity damage in an explosion that has a radius of 3.6 meters and 40% fall off. They also come with pretty high status, though their crit chance is very low. The way the Castanas work is similar to the Penta. You throw them with a primary fire and they will stick to anything they hit, and you can then detonate them with a secondary fire. Now you can have up to 6 of them at any given time, which does count the ones that are created via multi-shot, and they have a guaranteed electricity proc, even if you change the base electricity into something else. You also have to be a little bit careful with them because they have pretty severe self-stagger, so I'm gonna be running prime sure-footed on my Inaros so I don't get flung all over the place. Now for the build, you're gonna start off with something like this, which is actually plenty strong because as you can see, the total explosion damage is gonna be over 5,000, which is actually very nice, and this will happily bomb your way through the entire star chart. It's actually quite nice. I will also highly recommend you run some form of ammo mutation on the Castanas. It doesn't have to be high rank, just some form of it, because you have very low backup ammo, so you want to make sure that you're mutating all the ammo into pistol ammo. Now once you progress through the game a little bit and you get some fancier mods, you can progress your build into something like this, which does basically the same damage as the basic setup, but it also has a ton of status. You can also just invest a bunch of forma into the Castanas and squeeze in even more damage into the basic setup, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend investing too much into the Castanas, because even if you like the Castanas, it would be better for you to wait until mastery rank 10 and get the Sancti Castanas and then invest into those instead, because there you have the possibility to run hybrid, which really helps with the single target damage, which is the main downside of the regular Castanas. They're great for clearing out groups of smaller enemies, but when it comes to single target, it's just not gonna be great no matter what you do. Now, as much as I personally dislike the gameplay of the Castanas, I must say, for a mastery rank 3 weapon, they're pretty fantastic. And one of the quirks of the Castanas, that being the multi-shot projectiles flying wildly to the side, is actually an upside in my eyes, because it means you're covering an even larger area with the explosions. So if you're looking for an early game explosive weapon and you don't mind the two-step process of throwing them out and then detonating them with a separate button, I would say go for them. They're actually pretty nice. And that's pretty much all there is to it, so I thank you very much for watching as always, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.